Hey y'all, TGIF, how's everybody doing? Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Hey Dreamer Brain, girl, I read your message. I said I was sitting up here looking at YouTube, child. I was like, well, let me come on and go live since Dream with Brain got something to say. But thank you, girl. Hey, Shaka King Black, back to the class. You a mess. I got that message though. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you for that, sexiest. Okay. You can hear me? Okay. Anyway, how y'all doing? Happy Friday. TGIL, right? Please hit that like button. Share the video if you care. Y'all know the routine. Hey everybody in the clouds. Please hit the like button while you up. I would greatly appreciate it. But honey, I had to come on here. It's Friday. It's Friday. I don't know if anything's gonna pop off this weekend. I don't see what there is to pop off, but just called you the child. Okay. All right. So anyway, um, I was sifting around YouTube. Y'all know how I go. I started sifting around YouTube this morning because I was listening to Reed right earlier. I was listening to Reed, and she was playing excerpts from Lemon's Live, right? So when she was playing excerpts from Lemon Live, um, she was playing an excerpt from when Fyebabe had hit the link. I was like, what? Fyebabe had hit the link? You know what I mean? And so I understand why she hit the link now. It's because per the title of the video, she's doing her strategic commentary, right? But now Fyebabe has chosen to do her strategic commentary, and somebody is in their feelings, okay? Mama Haitian, Mama Voodoo Doll is over there in her feelings, right? Hey Sandra, how you doing? Right? And I don't understand why. And so before I actually listen to y'all, please hit the like button if you don't mind. And thank you so much for coming in. Now, before that, the first video I saw before I even looked at Reed's video, because y'all know I'll be trying to follow the road map, right? I'll be trying to follow the arrows on the map to see what I can see right before I come live. Because, child, child, every time I'm on YouTube in the political sector, right? Trying to see what's going on, right? So, anyway, before that, I listened to a little bit of Binary's channel. And well, when I came in on it, when I clicked on, he was doing his panel, and what's his name? Brooks' husband had hit the link. He was up there, and but Binary was talking about that Empress Janet, I think that's her name. Hey, user 6616, who are you? What's your name? I know that avatar, but I can't think of your name. But hey, thanks for joining me, baby. Y'all know they got these app things going on around here, and I can't tell who is who, right? But anyway, um, so the Empress Janet lady hits the link, and evidently around her on because what is his name? Lemon did a very long live last night. I think it was like 11 hours or something. And I guess at some point, I guess a little bit of her commentary came in because concerning her and Rob Rex or whatever. And I heard them, I think yesterday or the day before, talking about Rob Rex allegedly assaulted or laid hands on a woman or whatever, or it looked like he laid hands on a woman. And I think the Empress Janet chick used to go with him or something like that, right? But anyway, then I heard them say, I don't know who it was. It wasn't him because the only part of it, now I did go to Lemons Live to listen to what was going on with Fyebabe after I listened to Reed. But as far as that Empress person, I'm not into that stuff, right? And then they said Lemon was commenting on her, but JJ or whatever. So is she over there getting naked? I'm like, and do we? And what women really care in the beef sector, right? So anyway, it's me, CC. Back in the day, I went by Camille C. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it was like 11 hours if I counted that right. I ain't finna even trying to red ball through all that chat. I just be needing the highlights, right? I ain't got time for all that nonsense and chaos, right? And so anyway, the binary guy was talking about the Empress Janet chick, right? So I guess she'd be getting naked, and somebody said something about maybe he said something about Lemon said he got pictures of the lady with JJ, and I guess he was critiquing her for JJ. And I'm like, well, is he jealous of a JJ in general? Like, I mean, I know you want to have one, but dang, really? And so, but as far as that trashy Rob Rack and anybody that fool with him, I'm not interested in nothing like that. I don't care if that woman is over here thirst trapping and getting naked. That's on her, right? So anyway, so that happened on the link, and Brooks' husband was up there. I don't think he was saying too much about that. The man is married; he ain't supposed to. You know what I mean? But then the lady hits the panel, and this hits the panel and says the lady's got a really nice body, and all of this and all of that, and Bonnie was saying he's really not into it, and all of this and all of that, and I'm like, okay, whatever, right? Is she gonna say something noteworthy, right? So then she gets to talking about Fyebabe. And I didn't understand what all the hoopla was, where all the vitriol was coming from. When she was saying Fyebabe people, left Fyebabe and came to her channel, and Fyebabe is a has been and blah blah this and blah blah that. And I'm thinking in the first place, Fyebabe don't come on like she used to. And if anybody is over in your panel from Babe Nation, it's because Babe Nation don't come live, as often as she used to. But if she was to start coming live again on a consistent basis, like you would have anything to say, right? So you're really being braggadocious about no reason, and you can never be. You can try to be a bootleg Babe, but you let your insecurity show, right? So anyway, that happened. So like I said, after that, I goes over there where I listen to a little bit of Reed, and Reed be trying to play the audio, right? But it be down real low. And Reed be like, now this is before I went to find out. This is the reason why I had to go find out for myself what was going on. Because Reed was, playing the audio, doing her commentary. You know what I mean? And I liked Reed's video. But Reed, I had already talked about the fact that Pizarro was upset cause Mama Haiti over there had got all those cash apps, right? I had already talked about that. So since I had already talked about it, I agree with it. You know what I mean? And big ups for you for trying to be uh like middle of the road type or whatever, right? So big ups to you for that, Ree, right? So anyway, she also was talking about uh uh audio pop versus why do we like why do people have something to say about audio pop and all the stuff that he's saying, and as opposed to Kiki, right? Now, number one, Kiki been around here for years, right? Kiki was around here for years. When it comes to the old beef sector, some people liked him, some people didn't. Yes, a lot of women used to coddle him. You know what I mean? And yes, he used to say a whole lot of raggedy, derogatory stuff. But Kiki, nevertheless, is still beef sector. He old school beef sector. And I don't know nothing about this audio boy, number one. And he don't have the charisma that Kiki got. Number two. Number three, he whine like a little bitch. Okay? And don't nobody give a fuck. That's the reason why nobody, people have more to say about what he's saying out of his mouth than Kiki. That's the reason why. I just want to answer that question for you, Reed. And I know that you and Kiki done been into it before, but as far as this audio boy, and as far as you being middle of the road, he ain't beef sector anyway. So okay. So he'll know. So and then in my opinion, he worse than Kiki because he whine like a bitch. Now that's how I feel about it. So I just wanted to answer that question for you. So anyway, she goes on, she starts playing the audio, and she tell people to turn up your volume, right? And another thing, Reed, girl, this is the reason, and thank you for the recap, Reed, too, by the way. Thank you so much for the recap. But baby, when you telling people to turn up the audio, and the audio was low, but you start saying hey to people over top of the audio, and your phone is, or your earbuds are in, or your phone is up and it's up against your ear. When you come in and start saying hi in the midst of playing the audio, that your high because your audio was just fine, it's gonna bust somebody's eardrum. So that's just a little, takeaway. If you're gonna play the audio because it's already low. But don't cut in and say hi, or that's gonna bust somebody's eardrums, right? So anyway, I said, well, let me go over here and see what happened for my own self because I don't want my eardrums busted, right? So I tried to do that, didn't work. So I fast forward a little bit, and okay, so before we get to the Fyebabe part, Fyebabe hits the panel, but before that, um, I don't understand exactly why Krista and Lolo was still into it. Like, but okay. Anyway, do we really care? Like, is it even mildly interesting? I don't know, but not to me. But okay. But anyway, Fyebabe hits the link. What's his name? Y'all please hit the like button. Uh, Lemon start fanning out, because Fyebabe done hit the link. Now, I'm realizing by this time that Fyebabe is doing strategic commentary. The reason why I'm realizing this is because I heard what Ness said. Hey, Jill, what Ness said on her, when she hit Binary's link, right? So I'm up there, and in the midst of me listening, now, Lemon, I agree with Reed when she said you had a wonderful opportunity to get uh a really good interview or have a really good session with Fyebabe. You know what I mean? You had everybody up there, their mama, the kitchen sink, and everything else, and you was not focused, right? But it was chaos like it always was. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I mean, what more can you expect? You know what I mean? And so that happened. I was like, well, damn, he didn't get down to the nitty gritty, right? So really, Fyebabe, in my opinion, hit the link to get on Ness nerves, right? This is a strategic commentary. Because for whatever reason, in my opinion, Mama Haiti over there is feeling insecure about Fyebabe. And if she comes back on a regular basis, what will happen to her channel, right? So Fyebabe doing a strategic commentary. The audio guy was really trying to get more out of Lemon as it pertains to their first Vegascation, right? And so, but he was going all over the place. Anyway, Fyebabe up on the link, she's real entertaining. She done said what she had to say, about whatever she got to say about, and audio, he letting audio know that, this is a real OG. And they start talking about, some old beef sector stuff, right? I thought it was real cute at one point in time they started talking about grown folks TV and how he was upset because Fyebabe was over there on them his channel. Hey Rain Slow, you how you doing? And so I thought that was cute. Uh but really nothing uh you know, nothing of great importance was said up there. That's why I couldn't understand why Ness was losing it this morning, right? So I listened to that as long as I can listen to it. Fyebabe was up there for quite a while. You know what I mean? Throwing her shots, being Fyebabe, being messy, or whatever. Y'all know how Fyebabe do it, right? And so people was in the chat fanning out. Lemon was fanning out. Lady Sparkles got up there and was real cute. Stomp Down said he stated that he was attempting to do a plus 15-hour live. Oh wow! But the Taylor Port and the panel members meant much more to him. I'll wait. Oh, okay. GOTV. Yeah, that's what I said. He all in his feelings about Fyebabe being over there. Right? CC16. Yes, he is. Right. So, uh, yeah, I listened to that as long as I can listen to it. The only takeaway I got from it was actually, um, from this morning, right? So anyway, I'm listening to that. As I'm listening to that, uh, what is her name? As I'm listening to that, Ness goes live, right? She do her morning show, and all of this and all of that. She's over there spazzing out a little bit. I had to click off the video, right? Because I still got to do what I got to do, right? I clicked off the video, had a phone call. By the time I clicked back onto the video, try to red ball it back, because she going off about Fyebabe, right? Fyebabe's a has been. Let somebody else have a chance, and all of this and all that. Your time has passed. I took your people. Blah 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 blah. Right. But by the time I get to the video, the red bottle back, the video done been removed by the uploader. I was like, well, why should remove the video? Losing it. Miss Olivia, I think that's the wrong choice of words. Ness did not spiral on her live. She simply responded. I didn't say she was spiraling at all. I said that she was throwing shots. If you want to call it losing it, I call it insecurity. Is that a better word for you? I call it insecurity. Because that's what it was. There are a lot of new people around here, and they don't understand why she would feel a way about Fyebabe doing her strategic commentary, right? But I understand it. A lot of us old people get it, right? And so, yeah. And then she still deleted the video. So if you're not losing it, if you're not insecure about Fyebabe, if you're not exaggerating about her people, because we know if Fyebabe come back on a consistent basis and tell her people not to come over there no more, then they won't go over there no more. Cause that's how Babe Nation move, you know. Miss Olivia, is it just me? But do you see who wasn't who wasn't on Big Lemon's link? No, who was it? Who you talking about? Stomp down? Cause no, I didn't say it. I was just there to listen to the 5 day part. I didn't stay for anything else. And I didn't even get through the whole I left before 5 Baby even dropped down off the link, so I don't know what happened about that. You know what I mean? I don't know who stumped down. Right. So anyway, uh sad face say to be fair, that man don't care about no 5 Babe. He has real life women in his life. Don't think he wants a YouTube look. What man? What man you talking about, sad face? Yes, was exaggerated big time. Yes, she was exaggerating. You know what I mean? Talking about 5 8 people done left her and all of this and all of that. And people like drama, people like to listen to YouTube. And if she not on a consistent basis, if Mama Haiti over there, got the channel that they see is popping right now, of course they're gonna gravitate over there. But when she do hit the link, you best believe Babe Nation is over there, right? Oh, ZX, I like him. Oh, you talking about ZX? Oh, I don't know. I don't care for that man. He'll never be on my channel, and I could care less. I really could. Hey, J True, I could care less what he got. Okay, he an old ass man, and if he all of this and Silver Fox and all of this and all that, he need to find himself a woman so he can grow. He can grow old with. So he supposed to been done had him a wife or a long time girlfriend to take care of him, especially that age. But it's something fundamentally wrong with him because he is still by himself, and what's fundamentally wrong with him, in my opinion, is that he is very abusive and he don't know how to treat people. So that's why he there by his damn self in his white chair online trolling, okay? At his age, in my opinion, right? But I agree about the exaggeration. She's exaggerating when it comes to Babe Nation, right? So everybody know that Mama Haiti want to be the bootleg, to be the bootleg 5 Babe, right? Why? Who the heck wants that cantankerous? Exactly, nobody. That's why he's sitting there by himself. Okay. Uh-huh. Please hit the like button, y'all, if y'all don't mind. He looks good for his age. He was a single father. I respect it. I'm okay. You know what I mean? I'm not here to debate on the man looks or his parent his parenting skills or anything else. I don't hardly mention that man. Okay, this is the wrong chat for that. You know what I mean? So anyway, like I said, the video was gone when I went back to finish it, as far as Ness is concerned, right? I'm sorry, Mama Haiti, right? Um, I mean, like, and then why is this girl so stuck on age? Like, I mean, I realize that you suffer from some form of arrested development, but do you realize that you be offending some of your own people? Old this and old that and da da da. God, don't nobody give a damn. These people over here old, okay? Lord have mercy. You can't turn back the hands of time. It don't work that way. Child, I looked at a movie on HBO Max called Substance, right? And child, I was looking at that movie when I was and every time I think this woman always got to say about somebody's age or something like this and all this and all that. You know what I mean? And that movie popped up in my head. Hey, Dirty D's. It's called Substance. It's a good movie. Demi Moore stars in it, right? Oh God, it just is what it is, right? The same old shit, right? And the reason why Mama Hagy is so popular right now, in my opinion, is because the quality of YouTube has gone down. And no, a lot of the OGs, they just choose not to come live anymore, right? And so, and then my thing is the only reason why I'm talking about Mama Haiti is because, okay, so I couldn't find the live, right? So Truth Enterprise was over there, and she played a little bit of the live, even though it's been taken down, right? Now my thing is, what the hell did Olivia have to do with it? What the hell did I have to do with it? Why are you over there saying my name? We not arguing back and forth. Now you might be arguing with me in your mind, but the way you say you ignoring Fyebabe, I can't tell you ignoring Fyebabe, cause you was talking about it on your video to the point to where you had to remove it, right? I will leave that was oh, you ain't gotta leave. I don't hate. I don't do hate trains. Oh, I don't do hate trains either. I just have never fooled with that, man. You must be new to my channel. If you've been around a while, even years ago, I said that that man would never come on my panel, and I have stood strong in that, and I have never been to his channel either. My sister told me not to fool with him. I didn't fool with him. That's as far as it goes. So I don't hate him. I don't love him. I don't nothing him. All right. As far as a hate train, girl, don't nobody give a damn about no damn ZX. Everybody know the Arca, don't I? Just simply don't fool with it. Hey, AK, how you doing? What the hell you talking about a hate train? Well, I tell you, these new people be having the nerve. Okay, don't even know what the fuck they talking about. But anyway, as far as Mama Haiti over there, why are you saying my name? We are not arguing. I come in and I do my commentary. I say what I say. I mean what I say, and I move it right along. Now, if you're still thinking about me and my commentary about you, right, a hate train. I was like, child, you mentioned him though. I mentioned him in reference to Fyebabe. He ain't never got to mention me. Goodbye. I don't give a damn if his name come up in commentary. I'm gonna say his name. I don't care. But do I fool with him? No. Will he ever hit my link? No. Has he tried several times? Right, ain't nobody worried about that old man. Who cares? Ugh. Like, really? I don't give a damn. But anyway, moving right along. Y'all please hit the like button. Thanks for coming in on this Friday, right? Honey, people will come down and try to side swipe your commentary because you ain't talking about, you ain't saying what they want you to say about somebody that they really like. I got a whole husband. Don't give a damn about no damn ZX. Okay? Hey, Miss Sugar Plum, right? I could care less. I mean, like, damn. Mm-mm. Child, right? Dirty days, don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you, child. Give me a break. Anyway, uh, so where was I at? Child, trying to side swipe my damn commentary because they want to talk about somebody that they like. Child, please. Anyway, move right along. Uh, what is her name? Truth Enterprise. Like I said, Truth Enterprise prize played a little clip of what Mama Haby was over there saying, right? And she was like, well, arguing with Fyebabe is like arguing with Olivia. I'm like, girl, we not arguing. And why you saying my name? Why you worried about Olivia? Olivia has always did her commentary. It ain't never gonna change. Now I guess you didn't like what I said about you, or was it last week, a week before, whatever? I don't give a damn. My commentary is my commentary. If you are insecure, Mama Haiti, you are insecure, Mama Haiti. It ain't nothing I can do about it. Deal with it. But what? I mean, like, I'm confused. Like, ugh, really? Why be saying? Why are you even thinking about me? I haven't said nothing. Uh, even did no critiquing, bad critiquing of you in days. Like, why you thinking about me? If you arguing with Fyebabe, honey, you arguing with Fyebabe. It ain't got nothing to do with me. And you said, really lost it. I agree. And then what you got it now. She ain't got it no more. She a has been and all of this and all that. And then if arguing with me, it's like arguing with her. Then I'm a has been. So why you even thinking about me? Like I'm confused. Because I've always been on the fringes. I ain't never not been me. I'm not never gonna get a whole lot of. I'm not in you or Five Babes League, okay? I'm just the oracle over here still doing my commentary. It ain't never changed. It's always gonna be the same. Okay? Confused, but once again, if you're not insecure about Five Baby coming back or doing her strategic commentary, why would you say all that you said on that video and then delete the video? Because you feel away and you don't want your people to realize that you feel away. Okay? And she also said there's no old be said. I don't even, but she be inventing stuff in her brain. And Five Baby was being shady. I got a good little kiki when Five Baby was over there talking about Lyrica. And she said she was, educating herself on Lyrica. Child, I was like, oh my God, my baby's a bitch. Strategic commentary, right? So, yeah, trip me out. They only wanted to read, and serve Miss O for no good reason whatsoever. It was, ain't nobody, do you think I'm worried about that mongoose? That mongoose can't never read the article. Cause see, here's the thing about me. I don't give a damn about a lie roast. I don't give a damn about an insecure heifer. I will just tell you about the facts of your life. And if the Mama Haiti is still over the word about the oracle, it's because the oracle told her the truth about her life. Okay, and she still feel a way about it. That's unfortunate. That's a her problem. That's not a me problem. Okay. Now, as far as you comparing, you going back and forth with me, and you going back and forth with Fyebabe, honey, you want to be a Fyebabe, not me. So why am I in your brain? Because I don't give a damn. We don't have no back and forth. I said what I said. I meant what I said. It's really not even up for discussion or debate. As far as I'm concerned, you deal with it. You deal with the fallout. I said what the hell I said. I meant it, and I moved the hell on. Move around, bitch. Move around. That's what I do. She has blemished every piece of her life. I mean, nothing, absolutely nothing. And you can't rewrite history. No matter how much you want to rewrite history, it can't be rewritten. Okay, and then if you didn't show every part of your life, then they wouldn't know about it. Maybe you shouldn't overshare on the internet. A lot of people tend to overshare on the internet, then they be feeling some kind of way. Okay? So I just don't understand why my name had to come up. Why are you worried about me? This ain't no competition over here. I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say. I don't give a fuck about your crowd or who nation you got in your chat. I don't give a damn. Okay? I don't care. That's a personal problem. Don't have nothing to do with me. I'm about entertain. This is what entertainment. Did y'all like my thumbnail? Let me show y'all this. Did I put this up? I don't even think I put this up. This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? And if you take it to heart, it is a personal, I said it is a personal probleminoid. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to find it. Let me try to find out the sign I made with my girl Eartha Kitt. Oh, this ain't it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I don't even know if y'all can hear me, but I'm gonna try to find it. Where is? Oh, here she go. Let me see if she'll pop up. Boom. That's what it is. All right. This is for entertainment purposes only, Mama Haiti. Okay, so while you in there over there in your feelings, and whatever, we know you sensitive to the point to where you got to flag people's channel and all of this and all. You can't stop people from talking about what you done talked about. And like I said, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. The talking out under people's clothes has gotten extremely old. Sick of it. Well, I agree. Something. I don't talk to about under people's clothes. You know what I mean? That's not my thing. You know, I ain't with it. Okay, okay. It's like, that's why I mentioned they talking about that white woman. What was her name? Empress Janet or whatever. I guess she thirst trapping child. I don't know what that thing was doing, but that was ridiculous. Okay. Well, it'll take somebody like Lemon to bring on all of these alternate storylines and no the B sector really don't give a damn about, okay, for real. Cause we really don't care for real. But okay, whatever float your boat, y'all please hit the like button, okay? Don't mind. I really would appreciate it. But anyway, people, I don't have a thin skin, and so when I do my commentary, I do my. You got people that say, they do, they just do what they do or whatever, whatever. But look, I do my commentary. I don't. It is one day I might like you, one day I might not. It just is what it is. Okay. And I ain't taking no. I don't even care about no new niggas in the old sector. Okay. I'm not impressed. Right. So anyway, what was I at? Uh, child, I forgot where I was. But y'all found it interesting. But like I said, if she wasn't pressed about Fyebabe's commentary, why did she delete her video? That's all I want to know. If she wasn't pressed by the strategic commentary, why did she delete that video this morning? See, y'all got to think about stuff like that. And I also agree with something Reed said when she was talking about Pizarro and them getting upset with Mama Haiti cause of cause of all them cash apps she got the other day or something. And I had said what I had said about that was that is when Pizarro start doing it. If you want the private stream yard link and all of this and all of that. And she right, why are y'all hollering about my people take care of me? You a grown ass woman. What you mean your people take care of you? Okay? It's all a money grab. Okay, for some people literally would do and say anything, right? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, you run it the way you want to run it, right? So anyway, there was a little bit that I saw coming from B sector, something that I wanted to talk about, um, which really wasn't much of nothing. But I mean, so if you ain't gonna battle back and forth with Fyebabe, why you so touchy about Fyebabe, Mama Haiti? Are you afraid that she gonna come back on a more consistent basis? Like I'm confused, but that woman got a whole life now, and she pop in when she pop in. A lot of the OGs pop in when they pop in. Ain't nobody trying to be consistent over here no more. And the only reason why these very untalented, unfunny, not entertaining people like Mama Haiti over there are getting shine or Lemon or whoever else. The only reason why they getting shine is because you really don't have anybody on here anymore doing. And this is not old beef sector, right? There is an old beef sector. The old beef sector was very talented and it was very entertaining. Now you just got a whole bunch of storylines and people grasping at straws. The most entertaining thing today about the beef sector is how the subscribers try to manipulate situations to pull beef out of content creators. That's the most entertaining. Like I've just seen it on here on my channel a few minutes ago. Whoever that was, what was the name of that person? Getting upset about ZX. Everybody know that I don't give a damn about ZX. Ain't never gave a damn about ZX. Okay, it ain't gonna start now. All right. Yeah, the sad face or something like that. If you gotta be new, because if you knew anything about me, you would know I ain't never gave a damn about ZX. And they ain't gonna start now. Okay. Child, please. Y'all please hit the like button. Anyway, Storm Down said Big Lemon talking about he's retained a paid consultation for his replacement teeth prior to the next occasion. stated that his new units would cost him in excess of $6,000. I wait. Now I heard somewhere stomped down about him supposed to be getting his teeth fixed, but his teeth are not to ooh. Now I did hear I think Ness is really, really upset with Lemon right now for real. Because I did hear her drag the dog shit out of him. Um, and when she was talking about when he get drunk, he got pigeon toed or something like that, and he start swishing, and his hands start, leaning down or something like that. I was like, child. Basically, she was saying his teeth are the least of his worries, right? I was like, huh? And she is mad at him for having Fyebabe up there on that channel pound, that panel, child. Okay. Now I don't know what that audio pup guy said about her, but what is they even arguing back and forth? Well, are they arguing back and forth about because of Shakim? I don't even know what that's about. It don't give a damn. Okay, who cares? That ain't got nothing to do with me. But she drug him, and I do agree that his teeth, honey, his teeth are the least of his worries because he needs to be worried about that big eye that keep rolling around, in his head. It go north, south, east, and west all at the same damn time. Now I don't understand how he can see like that. Uh, or whatever the hell he got going on, but it's a lot. Okay, that eye is a lot. You over 6 foot tall. You got a BBL body. Okay. She said you really show how much of a fruit roll up you are when you have a couple of drinks, and you worried about your teeth. You got so much more to worry about, in my opinion. Now, I will have to agree with that. Yeah, it's the truth, Dirty D. And I always got something to say about something. I don't even how the hell can he even see? How long does it take for him to focus? Or does he just simply close that eye, put that eyelid over that eyeball that be floating around? Can he see out of the one eye that's normal? Is that how he sees? And what does it? He got to have some kind of glasses, some kind of thick ass coat, a bottle of glasses, or something. Something got to be able to make. I don't understand, but anyway. Hey, Miss Karina, how you doing? I don't even get it, right? But okay, maybe some things that ain't that ain't for me to understand. What child? I don't get it. I'm just trying to figure out. So also, when Fyebabe was over there on the link, I heard her asking him about, who I was gonna come, and all of this and all of that, and he was giving her the lineup. And I heard Sassy hit the link and tell what's her name? Tell Fyebabe. She said, Fyebabe, did you say you was gonna cover it? And Fyebabe was like, yeah. And then Sassy was like, well, I hit your link first. And then Fyebabe was like, okay, cool. So she was excited about that. So we're just gonna have to see what happens. Now I still say that there's a strong possibility that he's not going to have this Cation, but then it's been blowed up to the point where he may. He said, reservations have been made. Uh, so maybe perhaps they will pull it off. I hope so, and hopefully it'll be more entertaining than the last Cation that he was on. Okay, hopefully it'll be more entertaining, right? Miss O, he made several mentions about how certain women, I guess, love his rolling eye and his gracious smile. Child. Oh, is that what he said? Well, honey, he lied to himself. He lied to himself. First and foremost, he lied to himself. If he said the women love the rolling eye and the smile, that's a damn lie. He lied to himself. Oh, he isn't even a fun queen. Right, zero personality, right? When he was in Vegas trip, others made the trip pop. Right, I don't even think the trip popped at all, in my opinion. In my opinion, see, I don't think it popped that out. Now we got Mama Haitication coming up at the end of this month, so we gonna see if she do a better job this time, as opposed to last time. Is it gonna be born again this time? Or she mentioned vacation and nobody over here covering vacation. I mean, I said something about it. It looked like it was a good time. It looked like they had fun. More than I can say about that first cation, that Vegas case, that the with Lemon and all of them, that Lemon and Company case. And he done said last night that he knocked on the girl room door and he didn't recognize who she was. Now he done said that more than one time. I'm assuming before she put on the makeup, child. I said, baby, ooh, these people are mess. But I would have liked for him to explain. Well, I understand that she was in the process of putting her makeup on, but what is it that made you not recognize it? I mean, could you be more specific? See, Lemon don't know how to ask people. Look, I wish Fyebabe would have went more in depth with asking him, why did you say that? I mean, folk don't be asking the right questions, in my opinion. Child, yeah, people spoke on Fyebabe party. That 45 hours with the baby. You can tell that was a fun time. You know, you can tell that you can tell that the people that came to her 45 hours with the babe had a really good time. It really was nothing negative to say about it at all because it looked like it was a good time. You know, in my opinion. So yeah, we're gonna have to see if these other events end up looking like they're having a good time. That's what I'm waiting to see. To be quite honest with you, you know, child. But anyway, I'm about to get out here. Also something that's happening for real this weekend is they're having these No Kings rallies, and the administration is in an uproar about the No King rally. They calling it the Hate America rally or something like that. I guess trying to dissuade people from going. I hope there is a strong, really good Anglo turnout for this event. Black people, we don't have nothing to do with this. Keep your melanated butt at home. This is not our fight. Okay. They want these rallies to get violent so they can shut them down. Okay. And or they want to antagonize. They're going to be out there antagonizing people, and I wish the Anglos the best. You know, I think they ought to do it on a more consistent basis. But melanated people, this is not our fight. This is not our battle. Okay, people will still mention they have five was wiping away grease off her face on Pastor's tongue. But I don't. I, I mean, child, I don't even know. I don't see nothing about it. I mean, maybe she was sweating. You know what I mean? Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, don't nobody want to glow on camera. Not like that. you know. So yeah, especially when you got certain types of makeup on, and then lights get hot and all of this here and all of that. There'd be a lot going on with that, right? Miss Olivia, I can't believe these older women are showing this man the pride part. I, you talking about that Janet person? Child, I don't understand that trashy type stuff. That ain't my testimony, child. Okay? Why I still got this up here? That ain't my testimony. So I don't understand it either, but they say there's a reason for everything, so I guess they got a reason for it, child. Let me try to find it so I can get it off of here. But anyway, it'll be interesting to see what comes out of that No Kings rally. Okay. Also, they're discussing. They are disgusting for doing that, right? Some people have all, yeah, some people have oily skin. I know we as black people. No, absolutely. And you don't want to shine, at the wrong time, or the wrong type of shine. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, well, you get yourself a little sponge, honey, and wipe that shine off your makeup. I seen Taraji P. Henson doing that. She did an interview on Jimmy Kimmel's Live. Maybe it was about a month ago. But Jimmy Kimmel was on vacation, I think. And I think she was talking to Tiffany Haddish. She might have been talking to Jimmy. Well, she kept wiping. Now she could have been going through menopause. Honey, you get the sweats out on menopause, but you don't want to be shining. And she had a little sponge in her hand, honey, and she was just a wiping, but she is still a beautiful Taraji P. Henson. So, okay, a lot of people do that, you know, you know. Dirty D's tell I enjoyed it. Oh, thank you, Dirty D's. Thank you. Exactly. Some things tonight. Some things is not even mentionable, child. Okay. Women have to do what women have to do. You have to suffer for beauty. And we as women know this. Okay. You got to do what you got to do, child. Okay. But anyway, as far as that no kings thing, uh Dr. Oz running bad her race with Trump. I know that's right. I know the inventing stuff, y'all inventing stuff, inventing words, just crazy, just madness, right? I said, Lord, that first they was complaining about IVF, and now they want to brag about IVF, saying they make it too, saying folks ain't having enough babies, so they want. then they, then they worried about they talking about this fictitious, great replacement theory. So I guess that's why they're big up in IVF right now because they want to have more Anglo babies. I guess. Child, I don't know. Don't get me started on that madness, child, okay? Sure madness. Sure absolute freaking madness. That's all I know. But anyway, child, oh, and also before I get off here, I have to talk about the great state of Tennessee. Did you hear about no one would get food stamps in November? Oh, no, I didn't hear that. I hate that for people that really need them because of the shutdown, I'm assuming. Because of the shutdown, you know. Please let these 4 years out, child. I mean, he done so much damage within a year to where 3 more years? My God. Woo! Scoring black red. I have olive skin too. I would never understand how that's supposed to be. Right, how's that supposed to be a drag or whatever? I don't understand it. How's it a drag? Like, whatever. Child. Okay, child. Anyway, folks is real silly. Folks is real silly, silly, silly. You can't take this shit seriously. But anyway, uh, what was I gonna say? But yeah, that's horrible. Who said that? But that's horrible. Whoever said what I was talking about. I'll be losing my train of thought. All this shutdown and stuff is horrible. It's really affecting people's lives, and these people don't give a damn. And so, anyway, like I said, before I get off, I probably want to talk about the great state of Tennessee. Now, we know that the National Guard had been deployed to the city of Memphis, right? And from what I understand, and I've been watching the videos, and plus, I have a couple of cousins that live in Memphis, and I don't know what they thought was going to happen in Memphis. I don't know if they thought that Memphis was going to be like Chicago, but no, honey. Folks, so I told y'all, folks don't have to get out the way down here, right? And they so desperate for drama in Memphis that they harassing the people that's trying to go to work, right? So I seen this TikTok of a man, and he said this caption was Memphis man says YNs hiding in the house, right, while innocent people being harassed and arrested. And what he mean by that is that the rebel rousers, the whatever, the quote unquote thugs that everybody's supposed to be scared of, them boys don't went underground. You don't hear a peep. I seen another video where somebody was driving and they were saying Memphis ain't never been this dead. You know what I mean? I seen this video of this black girl that owned a hair shop, the hair and the nails, like the Chinese folks do. She on one of them shops, and she said she gonna have to rework her books cause usually on Saturday mornings, people meeting her at the door. They got a line, trying to get their hair products or they, eyelash, whatever they need to go party for the weekend. And she said, I guess the past weekend or whatever, whenever she did the video, there was like two people. She had only got two people, and it was a Saturday. You know why? Cause they ain't trying to do that. Okay, you know what I mean? So, and I seen one video where I guess that they stopping people for traffic violations, right? People that's trying to go to work and make an honest living, they harassing people. That there's something wrong with their tags or petty stuff, just hoping to get something started. And I seen this picture of one boy they stopped him, and he was so happy. He was like, "Well, y'all the National Guard," and all of this and all that. I guess they thought he was gonna be mad or something. Child, he was like, "Is y'all the National Guard? Is y'all the DEA or the ATF or whatever, whatever, whatever?" The man couldn't even get smart with him. Okay, I was like, "Child, you in Tennessee? Ain't nobody moving like they in Baghdad or Chirac or whatever. You ain't gonna see them boys. Now they ain't stopped no show, but they don't went underground. Okay, so these videos right here is when they went to serve a warrant at a house. It was probably about a traffic violation or something. Child had the National Guard surrounding the house. Okay, and then put a blockade on the street for a warrant. Okay, I was like, baby, I ain't never. Child, you ain't getting that kind of resistance in Memphis. Okay, but let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all this, but they don't know. And so, like, they're harassing the people, right? They're really not the people that they call the troublemakers or whatever. They don't went underground with they shit. They still doing whatever it is that they want to do. The National Guard just don't know nothing about it. Okay, ain't stop, but you ain't get little honey. You ain't gonna have no shootouts with these folks. What did they think was what did they think was gonna happen? I bet they're bored as hell doing traffic stops and shit. You harassing people that's trying to go to work in the morning. Okay, your tag might not be right, but you trying to go to work. You know what I mean? I seen one video where one boy was talking about it's been hard for people to get that, like you buy a car, you know how you get that temporary tag. Evidently that office where you get your regular tag is backed up, with work or whatever. You know how paperwork go, and people have been having to use those temporary tags longer, right? So the National Guard is stopping the people as they going to work in the morning, and if you got a temporary tag, they got an issue with it, right? I said, Lord have mercy. That don't make no sense. I don't know what response they thought they was gonna get in Memphis, but I seen another video where the man was talking about really, and I didn't even think about this. And he was like, "What's really going on in Memphis is they're not worried about no crime. Of course, they're not worried about crime, you know. But I didn't think about the fact that Tesla, Elon Musk, he done built his big he got some supercomputer, in Memphis, and other big corporations are stationed in Memphis, and what they really want with Memphis, they really want to push out the black people, right? They really want the land, you know. And he was like, we gonna you just watch and see what Memphis gonna look at in 5 years. And I was like, you know what, that makes sense, Cole. So they want that to be the next what Silicon Valley or something. They want that to be the Silicon Valley of the South or something. You know what I mean? That would make sense, right? So that's the reason why they're there. You got to follow the money trail. That's like, you know what? That man is telling the truth. They trying to make this the Silicon Valley of the South. They want that for Memphis. They want the land and stuff, right? Now that would make more sense because why else would you be there? You ain't getting no resistance from them boys. Them boys go underground, honey. They still gonna do what they do. You just not gonna know nothing about it. Okay? Good Lord, the race baiting conspiracies. Oh, we got a troll. We got a troll. But anyway, it ain't no race bait. I'm gonna tell you why it ain't no race baiting. Cause you can't bait the black folks in the great state of Memphis, okay? You can't race bait black people even on a large scale anymore to get them to come out and protest. Okay, now we're gonna see how many black folks is out there in this No Kings rally tomorrow. There will be some, but they're not going to be on the front lines. You know why? Because this ain't our fight at all. Genesis 50:14 means Black America is the future. It ain't even about Black America being the future. Okay. It ain't about that. People don't even understand that we are really in spiritual warfare, okay? We are really in spiritual warfare. That's why they can't leave. The other reason why they can't leave black folks alone, in my opinion, here in this country, is because they know something that a lot of black folks don't know, okay? What they know that a lot of us don't know, that a lot of us, not all of us, but a lot of us are the true Hebrews, right? Now, when it comes to the true Hebrews, while it's important, we know that they are melanated Hebrews, right? I have been listening to some audio. I've tried to I've shall I order me a version of the Ethiopian Bible with what I can come if it's even legit. Yeah, I done try to order me one, right? But uh when it comes to uh black people in the United States of America, I keep using my train of thought. I'm thinking about that Bible now, right? They are mad that God chose a Nubian queen as a mother of the elect. That's why they are at war. Genesis 17:20 makes it superior to all other races. Black Hebrews, right? Right. I mean, you're right about that, right? And so, um, the real war, okay, the real war. Our people have been hidden away over here, right? Our eyes are not opened. We do not know who is who, really. And I believe that that is for a reason. And I believe that the Catholic Church knows at least that, right? Because, take the Catholic Church, for instance, right? They cannot even go against Ethiopia, right? Now we know that when it comes to Ethiopia in Africa, it is the only country that was not it's never been conquered, it's never been colonized or anything like that, right? And you have to ask yourself why. When every other country in Africa has been colonized and all of this and all that, right? You know, they fought, they won, they've always been protected. They are the keepers of the true religion, right? Even the Catholic Church knows this, right? And I've been researching the Ethiopian Bible, and one thing for certain, and two things for sure. Um, when it comes to the Ethiopian Bible, it tells what went on with Jesus in the lost years, right? Because we know in the Bible it mentions him from birth to 12 years old, and from 12 to 30, we don't hear nothing about it in the King James version of the Bible, right? But when it comes to the Ethiopian Bible, it makes him more relatable because it tells the tales of him, the trials and the tribulation, the good and the bad that he did as he is growing into his power, which makes him more relatable, right? And so you got to wonder why they don't want him to be more relatable. You got to start thinking outside the box when it comes to this. Of course, we have in our battle with flesh and blood, but we know that at the end of the day, it's always something spiritual. It's always a spiritual undercurrent, right? Is all I'm trying to say, right? So when I'm looking at this stuff like Trump and all of this stuff that they going through and all of this nonsense. They praising crazy people and all of this and all of that. All of that really is playing into prophecy, right? It's really just playing into prophecy, and that's the reason why. And when I say, there are several reasons why I say tell melanated people that this is not our fight, right? People, the obvious reason why I say that this is not our fight, because melanated people are tired of being on the front line fighting for civil and human rights. Where has it gotten us? It really has gotten us nowhere, right? Now you got your coons out here like what is that guy, that sports guy? You got your coons out here talking loud and not saying nothing. What is his name? He got sunned the other day. And he should have got sunned the other day because this is what he get for talking about Jasmine Crockett. The ESPN guy. I can't even think of his name. Stephen A. Smith. Biggest coon on the planet. Never knew that, right? Cooning ain't gonna get him nowhere. Ain't gonna get him nowhere. But embarrassed, right? So anyway, you got that going on. They want black folks to activate. They're mad because black folks won't activate. We ain't supposed to activate. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith, that's his name, is Corrina. Because we got a bigger battle to fight. But we don't know who we are because our eyes are blinded for a reason. There are some things that we are not supposed to know yet. Right? But as far as this right here, this civil and human rights issue, this is not our problem. This is a them problem, not a us problem, because they created that monster that's up in the office right now, and they need to fix it. Okay? They started it. They need to fix it. All right? They up there going crazy, losing their mind. They don't know why black people won't interact with them, right? But I got a good little kiki when I seen them. You was about to say Herschel Walker. No, honey, I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith, right? So, but they don't understand why they ain't getting no pushback. Now in Chicago, from what I understand, you got a lot of ICE, is in full effect in Chicago, and a lot of those, a lot of the illegals or people that are not illegal, but you know, or of Latino descent or whatever, ICE coming for them and all of this and all of that. You don't have a lot of that going on in Memphis. So they have to call. They say I seen one video where they were showing a helicopter landing in a community. Like, what is you flexing on? Homeowners? What why is this helicopter landed in communities, right? Near people houses and stuff. I'm confused. You're not getting no pushback from the boys in Memphis. And like I said, this ain't Chicago. Them boys move different. We move different around here. See this stuff that they doing at martial law and the National Guard. Child, we used to stuff like that. Okay? Hell, we used to stuff like that from the damn police department. You know? Like, so what? I'm just trying to I don't understand. So they resolved to harassing people trying to go to work and make $1. Okay? Child, please. Ain't nobody got time for all that. Ain't nobody moving like that down here. This ain't Chicago. Them boys ain't fooling with y'all like that. Y'all got it. They're in the house playing video games and shit. They having underground parties. All right? They having parties in somebody's basement. Some shit that you don't know nothing about. Having parties off the grill. They still partying. You just don't know nothing about it. They're doing everything they was doing before. They may not be doing no shooting and all of this and all that, so you can pick them up and take them away. But they still doing their business. They ain't stopping nothing. Folks move different down here, okay? And then, like I told you, they want that to be the Silicon Valley of the South. So the other day, I heard the governor of the state of Tennessee, Bill Lee, talking about because somebody asked him why aren't the National Guard troops deployed to Nashville, right? The reason why they asked him about Nashville, because just like there are a large body of black people in Memphis, there are a large body of black people in Nashville, right, the state capital. A whole more black people are probably in Nashville than there are in Memphis, right? And he was like, "Oh no, we don't need the National Guard down here in Nashville. Our crime's under control down here. We doing just fine down here." You know why? Because they got a lot of business going, a lot of white folk business going on around there to the Nashville. Okay, so they really ain't worried about the large amount of black folks in Nashville. But why you not sending them there? You sending them to Memphis? Why you not worried about Nashville? It's very interesting. Mm-mm. They don't want to be put out in Nashville though, but you want to harass these people in Memphis that's trying to go to work. Like I said, them boys don't went underground. You thought you was gonna the ones you thought you was gonna get some pushback from? No, honey. It don't go like that down here. Ain't nobody stupid. People be killing me. But anyway, let me get my butt up here. Y'all know I had to give y'all a dose of reality before I got off. Cause it's a lot of real world stuff going on. Uh and so I really want to come back and after I get this Bible or whatever the world they gonna send me, child. You can't trust folks no more. I don't know what, child. Mm-mm. But anyway, uh, uh, I think that our eyes are starting to be uncovered. Our true nature is going to be uncovered here not too long from now. When it comes to spiritual warfare, I heard Fyebabe talking about when people say, and I get a good kiki out of that too. You know, when they start talking about, when she started going, when she was over there doing her Bible studies and all of this and all of that. And if you're a Christian, why you cussing? If you're a Christian, why you this, that, and the other? Let me tell you something. Being a Christ follower does not mean you have to be an angel, right? That is a totally different scenario. Now I don't know why people think that. Okay, if you are righteously a Christ follower, like I said the other day or whenever I came on last, you are perfectly imperfect. The disciples were imperfect, right? You know why? Because if you don't have a testimony, if you are perfect, then it ain't nothing Jesus can do with you, right? You don't have a testimony if you're already perfect. So what can he do with you? Hmm? Because them disciples was something else. So you're not supposed to be no angel. Like I said, my grandmama was a bona fide Christian woman. Bona fide. Mother of church. But she will cut your butt out from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Okay? In Jesus' name. Amen. Yes, you will. Righteousness does not equal I'm an angel. I don't know how they get two and two together. And if you're a true believer, you know that. But anyway, I gotta go. I'm gonna get off here to talk my Albert child. I hope you guys hit the like button on your way out the door. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Don't know what's gonna happen around here. Is something supposed to pop off? I don't know. But I'll be paying attention to these No Kings rallies. I better not see an overwhelming amount of melanated people. Get your ass out the matrix and keep your ass at home. Okay, this is not our fight. This is not our time. Okay, keep your ass at home. All right. Thank you, Miss Corina, because we ain't got nothing to do with this, right? So if they wanna bring out the dogs and the hoses on their own people, let them. But we ain't got nothing to do with it, okay? Because we done seen this before. We know how these rallies end up. They can end up, right? And the administration is already talking about Antifa and all of this and all of that. Just a whole bunch of lies. Antifa is not a terrorist organization. Antifa is an idea, okay? A thought, a train of thought, a way of life. They are anti-fascism. Everybody should be anti-fascism. All right? There ain't some rogue group of terrorists or rogue group of people. That's not the meaning of Antifa, child. But they do. Antifa gonna be out in full effect, and we're gonna have to go up against Antifa. I'm like, what? But okay, just make that, just spinning all kind of lies and narratives, doing whatever they can do to stop from doing whatever it is that they supposed to do. These people ought to be shaming themselves. But anyway, I gotta go. You guys have a wonderful weekend once again. Please hit the like button on the way out the door. Share the video if you care. Don't know if anything dramatic gonna pop out, but honey, we'll have to wait and see. There's no telling what's happening in the B sector. No telling what's gonna happen in the real world. Because for me right now, the drama is in the real world. Okay. I said, let me go on and come on here today since Dreaming Breen said I need to be more consistent, child. I can't be more consistent, all right? And then half the time it ain't nothing to talk about anyway. But it's cute, this little Fyebabe Mama Haiti thing. It's cute. It's cute. It's entertaining. Okay? Child. But anyway. Love you guys in the way that Christ loves you. Y'all be safe. Stay woke for real. Okay? Don't be internet woke. Be woke for real. If you are a melanated person, know who you are for real. Okay? How you doing the DM show? Know who you are for real. Know your walk for real. Okay? That's what I mean by stay woke. Okay? Stay black and proud. Love you guys. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Be safe. And thanks for joining me. Bye bye. Peace.